Hello everybody, we're back Wednesday morning. Welcome to Weighted to Win. We're doing this around 10:30 for the Wednesday show. We've got a Scottsville Hollywood Bet Scottsville race meeting on today. We talked to Daryl Marie and Darren Burrows. Don't forget that on our Twitter and YouTube and our WhatsApp group, all the information there and for you to go and enjoy at any given time. All the information, of course, is on the screen. We come to you with good news this morning because on Monday, we've now got the first opportunity to relay the message, if you haven't already heard, that Daryl Marie got the pick six for R1,000 or thereabouts a few times. Ended up collecting, what did you collect, Daryl? 56?
56.
Very nice. So well done. Very well played.
Thank you.
And interestingly enough, in that pick six, Darren Burrows, there was a good thing he made on the day, which, by the way, Daryl added a few horses in that leg, so you could have actually got that pick six for much less. But maybe there's a good thing today, Darren, you can help us with. Let's start with the first, where I see that Stuart Ferry's dominating the market. What do you like in the opener for the bipot?
Good morning, Clyde. I wouldn't get too involved in the first couple of races. I think the value and the best bets come up a bit later. Race 1, now Honshu interests me. There has been steady market support into 5-2. Dennis Dreyer trained this horse in Cape Town. He brought him down for 2 starts at Kenilworth, and he wasn't disgraced. Outlaw King beat him last time 8 lengths. I just get the feeling this horse is going to show a lot of improvement back in his own province. You got to include Champanel. I thought fair debut. The drop-in trip could be ideal, but there's plenty first-timers to include, like numbers 9, 10, 15, and 16.
Okay, so it does appear to be rather open. And what do you like, Mr. Marie? I mean, what have you heard, or what do you know, or what do you like?
Yeah, Clyde. Honshu, what number is it? 14.
Yeah, 5-2. 5-2 Honshu, by the way. 6-1 Bar 1.
Yeah, you know that Western Cape maiden formula holds up extremely well in the KwaZulu-Natal province. Outlaw King, we obviously know he ran third in the Godolphin Barb and then second in the Gold Medallion to Lucky Lad. But there are other winners from that form line. Direct winners in Jewel Cat, indirect winners in Mojo Man and one other, Zumi. So yes, if he's fancied returning from a short break, I think he's got the chance to go very close to winning it. I didn't bank him because, these are juveniles. There's not much separating number 2, Tickalox, and number 6, Goosebumps. Now, Goosebumps contested a winner's race last time. He's back in a maiden plate. I'm hoping the blinkers can improve him. That's the reason why I've gone 6 and 14 in the opening leg of the bipot.
Couple of runners. All right, well, maybe Sean Veal can get us off the mark with this horse Honshu. Let's see. We'll go and have a look at the bipot. Here's the play with regards to what we recommend. Daryl's going 6 and 14 by 3, 6 and 8 by 1, 2, 4, 9 by 2 and 4 by 1, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3 and 6. Paid 500. Oh, well, it cost 576 Rand. Welcome back for the second race. Let's get straight into the action. This is a maiden juvenile plate. It's for the fillies. And the 1,000 metres, top of the boards, 18-10 for the Michael Miller stables. A horse called Baby Love as the one to beat, but not necessarily overs, because there are a couple of others in there that have got chances, like the 6 Vision to Achieve, who's at 3-1, and even the 3 Full of Magic is trading at 5-1. And then you get 7s and better about the others. I'll come to Daryl Marie first and talk to him about the race from a PA perspective as to how deep you want to go in the race here. Can we depend on the favourite? What's your plan?
I've actually put 3 runners, Clyde, and I've left the favourite out.
Okay.
I could be way off the mark over here. She came to the course with a reputation. They expected her to run much better on debut. She did improve in her second start. I've got my doubts of that form line. I know there is a winner in Jade's Cabernet, but there have been, I think, 6 runners. 5 of them have run unplaced. But she's highly rated by the stable. I respect her chances. I just think she's short in the market. Now, Full of Magic, number 3, and the stable companion. What number is it? 6, Vision to Achieve. Finished right alongside each other in their latest starts. Vision to Achieve is actually extremely well bred. I think she's got scope for further improvement. And then, what is it? Number
Vision
8,
to Achieve, that was
Jane's
dual agent
Vision.
come to win, eh?
Eh?
That was dual agent come from
That's
that.
right. That was at Darren Burroughs level.
Yeah.
Jane's Vision, I think she might have been a bit too handy last time out. With a more patient ride, I could see her going close herself. So I actually think this race is wide open.
Okay, so you're going a few, at least 3 horses here. Lot going with the favourite Daryl side. Darren, your side, what's the plan?
Yeah, I'm also not too strong on this favourite Baby Love. That last form line is very suspect. I thought the improver is Vision to Achieve. Now, she's out of that filly Vision to Kill. If I'm not mistaken, she was very speedy. And I think the drop back to 1,000 meters is going to suit her down to the ground. She ran second to her Secret Identity. We've seen a direct winner from that form line. And she had Full of Magic alongside her. But Full of Magic was having a 5th start. So I think Vision to Achieve, definitely the horse to beat. And I would include Jane's Vision. I think she can improve further.
Okay, so Vision to Achieve may well be the right one. Here's our place accumulator, or Daryl Marie's worked one out for you. And he's going 3, 6 and 8 in the first leg. By second leg, 1, 2, 4, 9. By 2 and 4, you'll notice no bankers in this PA today. By 1, 5 and 6. By 1 and 3. By 3 and 4. And the last leg, 6 and 14. Cost you 576 Rand. Let's get on to the next race now and take a look at race number 3. And here we got Robbie Hill, top of the boards. Mountains of the Moon is the horse's name. It's 5-2 favourite. And we'll talk, of course, to Darren Burroughs because Michael Roberts has got piece by piece in the race. How deep are you going first leg of the pick 6, Mr. Burroughs?
Clyde, you only need numbers 1, 2, 4, and 9 because the rest of the field are very moderate. Now, you got 1 and 2. They ran against each other on debut. They both showed pace. Quran D showed more pace and faded terribly the final 200, where Porto Zanta was handy and just faded out of contention late. They're open to improvement. You've got Mountains of the Moon and Piece by Piece, numbers 4 and 9. Now, there was 2 lengths separating them last time out, and I don't see too much between them again. The improver could be the 4 having a second start. So 1, 2, 4, 9 in no particular order should see you through.
Okay, so there are a few from Darren's side. Mr. Murray, how deep are you going here?
Yeah, I read it the exact same way, Clyde.
Same way, okay.
Let's see how race 2 pans out because you got Vision to Achieve and you got Full of Magic representing that Secret Identity form line.
Right.
Which is the form line of numbers 1 and 2 of here. Number 1, she found outside support in the market. Number 2 is well related. Now she's related to War Room. Paul Peter trained him. So see how that form line works out. And then numbers 4 and 9, they've met each other in the past. Number 9 just needs to behave, it depends. Keep her mind on the job. If she does that, I can see her confirming that form. So yeah, these are juveniles.
Okay, so there might be
I don't
behavioural.
go into this race confident whatsoever.
All right, so watch the behaviour of number 9 piece by piece behind the gate. If you are intending on having a bet on that, just have a look at that. That's something to look out for. Here's our pick 6. The guys have worked it out for you. Well, Darren has is going 1, 2, 4, 9. Both agree we don't need to go beyond that. By Banker, the 2 Madison Blues will shout left home today. By Field, by 2, 3, 5, 6, 10. By Field at 9 and 14 at the back. That's the pick 6 spend for the Hollywood Bet Scottsville race meeting. There's a maiden class field. We're going over 1,600 metres here. Madison Blues is our play. We're going for that. The form lines worked out well because Shoefella came out and won from that last start of Madison Blues. And we've got Keegan Tamela riding. It all does appear to be in Madison's favour. It's priced up 13-10 favourite is the 2 horse. Second choice, number 4, Save Space at 5-1. And 6-1 about number 5, Triton. But Darren, you've banked this. We know that this is your play and I would imagine you're still quite bullish on it.
Yes, Clyde, I had to bank this horse. Just go on his early Cape Town form, second to Ready or Not, Salukwe, Elegant Noble. Those kind of runs are much better than what he takes on. His first run in Durban was a good third, considering there was a strong tailwind and he battled to get going. Last time out, the Poly Mile too quick for him. He just never really found his stride. I think the Scottsville long straight is going to suit him down to the ground, and I'm hoping that he gets it right because he has been costly to follow.
Yeah. That's the worry. It's a maiden class field. How many runs has this horse had now? Almost 10 or 12.
He's
or how many?
10th.
Yeah, that's the only thing that worries me about him. I think it'll win, personally. I think it'll win. But that's the only thing that concerns me.
Yeah, Clyde, it's his opportunity to prove that he's better than his last start and set the record straight. There could have been one of two things for him running below par. It was on the poly track, and he was wearing blinkers for the first time. Now he's got turf, and the blinkers have been removed. So, like I say, it's his time to set the record straight. On his best form, he should just about win it. Number 3, Morning Chess. He also gets fitted with blinkers along with number 4, Safe Space. And I've been saying to myself, I'm waiting for Safe Space to be fitted with the blinkers. So yeah, he gets his opportunity, and I think he's the favourite's biggest danger. So 2 and 4 to fight it up for me, Clyde.
2 and 4. Okay. That's the only danger then to Madison Blues is this horse Safe Space.
There is
From
a
Darryl?
form update.
Oh.
Number 5, Triton.
Yes.
He ran 3rd, beaten a neck by Cashcavel.
Yes.
So just take notes of that
That
update.
was just on the weekend, right? Or just the other day on the 3rd.
Race, yeah, Saturday.
Yeah. Not bad. Not too far back. Okay, well, what does it mean? It means jackpots. Let's go. Take a look at what are the planners. Darren's going banker 2 by Field by 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, and Field at the back. So a banker, 2 Fields, some horses. Hopefully we get this pot right today. Race number 5. Let's take a look at this event. Race 5 is a handicap fillies and mares, 1400 meters. It's at the 82 level. Just a reminder about YouTube. We're up on there. We've got a WhatsApp group for you on the screen, as you can see over there. And we've also, of course, got 4Racing TV. There's a number of ways you can engage our team and, of course, watch the show. Right, this race a bit more challenging. In Valeria's Dreams, top of the boards at 33 to 10, the 5 on the card. Peter Muscat is in good form at the moment. Well, he's been really in good form from the day he really stepped back into the training ranks. The 10 horse Kayleen is the second choice at 9 to 2, and 6 Perfect Trust is trading at around 11 to 2. Then you've got 13 to 2 about Family Favourite or thereabouts, and 8 to 1 and better the others. That's the early betting this morning at 10:30. And let's talk to Daryl Marie first about the race. Don't know what to make of it.
Fillies and Mares handicap. I think the pace is going to be honest, Clyde. You got Maria Carolina, you got who is it, Valeria's Dream, and Devils in Dust. They all like to push forward. I think the pace will be honest. Valeria's Dream, she's in a good space. I think that 1.5 kg apprentice allowance will assist her from the front. Then you got number 6, Perfect Trust, making her debut for a new yard. Now you can see in the Western Cape she was ultra consistent, never far off. She was due to run a few weeks ago on the poly track. I think if she's coming to the track fit and well, she will be in with a shot. I think the improver in the race has to be number 1, a little bit naughty. I watched the penultimate start. She came out soft, doing her best work late. Then last time out, the race wasn't really run to suit. I don't know if you recall, Grant van Niekerk took Dance Milord to the front, slowed the pace right up, and then skipped for home.
Yeah.
I think if Jason Gates can get her into good position from the best barrier draw, with 52 kilograms to shoulder, she is the improver.
She could be the improver. I'm just a bit worried the form hasn't worked out.
No,
Okay.
6 runners, all 6 time.
Yeah, that's what worries me about that horse. But anyway, Mr. Burrows, what are we doing, sir?
Well, we got to include a horse like Kayleen. She's absolutely tumbled in the ratings. She was deep in the hundreds, and now she's down to 85. Last time out, very encouraging start. Third, 1.5 lengths of Alphabetti, showing that she's coming back to her best off her lower rating. Now you got Perfect Trust, Cape Town form, never far off the action. One last time out, handy galloping weight. Valeria's Dream, a very speedy filly. She likes to go to the front and hold them off. And Volazana, I wouldn't exclude this into your bet. So, but Kayleen, if she can overcome the draw, I think she'll be in the first 3.
Okay, she's got a bit of weight, obviously, 61.5. to carry, less the claim, etc. But got a chance. It's 5-1 at the moment, Kayleen. Let's take a look at what we want to do in this race. It's another jackpot opportunity. Daryl doesn't like the race at all, so he says go field by 1, 2, 3, 6, by 3 and 4, and the last leg 6 and 14. So he's making the last 2 races probable match races going into the roundup of the last jackpot. Let's move on to our next event on the card. Cheeky Laddie's favourite in this 82 handicap. It's over 1,400 metres. I suppose, Daryl, 16-10. Well, I can imagine why they price Kaname and Demela up at that price. I mean, they're in good form.
Yeah.
You know, most of what they step out win. To be quite frank, they do. Maybe they're not too many of them, but when they do come out, they run really well. So. I'm sure from an analyst perspective, you won't be taking 16-10 about Cheeky Laddie,
No.
but I
will
can
you get a
understand
run
why.
for your money? Yes, you will.
You will get a run, yeah.
When
What do you
he's-
like?
He's honest. Obviously, off a very competitive mark. Clyde having his 3rd run after a rest, and the geldings. His peak. He's peaking right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're gonna get a run for his money. For your money. Don't think there's much value about him. Black White Dynamite. He's another one having a great chance of a year, in my opinion, Clyde. You know, I don't think the races have been run to suit in his last 2 starts. He's getting woozy from a 1 draw. I think he likes to be given a chance early, but in my mind, he's better than his 2 recent starts. So I think if he can just slot in behind the pace, he'll be doing his best work late, and I'll give him a winning chance over here. Number 2, Gold Index. You can see he's having his handicap debut. Another horse that's
Yes.
very far from his capabilities. He's going to win his races. Blinkers come off. Maybe it might be on the sharp side for him. I don't think he's going to be tuned up for this race. And then the improver has to be number 6, Former Gear. Just have a look how his ratings tumble, Clyde. He was once a 103. He's now 87. And more importantly, he's back in a handicap. But yes, he is disappointing. On his best form, he's probably the horse to beat.
Okay, well, look, there are a few shrewdies that Daryl's mentioned there. That one in particular is like Black White Knight, who's priced up 13-14-1. Must have a chance from the Peter Muscat stable. Mr. Burrows, your first choice?
Well, touching on Black White Dynamite, he's had 9 runs on the turf. He's never hit the board once, not in the first 3 once. That's a concern. All his 4 wins came on the poly. Now, you got Cheeky Laddie. He's yet to prove that he stays more than 1,200 meters. He tried the 14, he tried the mile, he didn't find much. He's got to be a serious runner, having his 3rd run after a rest. I made the horse to beat Former Gear. Now, he came to the course with a reputation. He ran 2 lengths off Cousin Casey, his only start over 1,400 meters in the Golden Horseshoe. He ran 2 lengths Cousin Casey. I think he's going to love the step up in trip. And off his current rating, I thought great each way value at 8-1.
Okay, Former Gear, don't forget about that. Big runner, another one of the Peter Muscat horses. So there we go. He's got a few in here. From the selections perspective, this is what it looks like. Daryl Marie's recommending a pick 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 6, by 3 and 4, by 6 and 14. So there are 2 horses here that Daryl likes in making it a match race. Well, when I say match race, 2 horses that he prefers, which he's got running in jackpots here. Favourite, let me just go through the market. 1 Quest for the Best is 7-2 this morning. 4 Rafa's Boy is 4-1, and the 2 Time Together is at 5-1. They give that a chance. They do like it, so don't leave it out of the play. They're putting it into their, well, they fancy at the stable. And 3 Super Fast is 11-2. It's 11-2 about number 5 on the card, Putin's Promise. And then you can get something like 8-1 and better of the others. Then go to Daryl first. Let's talk about the 2 horses you like.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this race, to be quite honest, Clyde. Quest for the Best, sort of in his place right now. Got a concern about the 1,000 meters. Might be a little bit quick for him, but yet he is very quick himself. Time Together, you say he's fancied.
Fancied, yeah.
Um,
They do like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I find this race hard to dissect. Superfast, the reason why I'm leaning towards him and Rafa's Boy is they're both having their handicap debuts. and they're very lightly raced and unexposed. So if they're better than what we've seen to date, they could make either of them could make a winning debut in a handicap. So yeah, I'm really not convinced, Clyde.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. It's an interesting race. Mr. Burrows, from your perspective?
I've got to be in the camp of Prince Kresh here. Have a look at his course and distance form. 4 wins from 9 starts. He doesn't like the poly. His rating has absolutely tumbled to a 77, and he's got Liaba taking off 4 kilos. So 55 kilos against recent maiden winners, being a 5-time winner. I really believe if this apprentice hasn't ridden a winner yet, but I'm hoping that he puts it all together here, because Prince Kresh is definitely hard to beat.
Okay, so what price is that horse? That's something like 8-1 at the moment. This horse Prince Kresh that Darren likes. It'll be interesting to see if the Appy can ride his first winner, because he hasn't yet. So there we go. Everyone gets a first every now and then. So from Darryl's perspective, whilst Darren's on the 6 and I'm on the 2, Darryl's on 3 and 4. He's going 3 and 4 in this leg. He likes the 2 of them. And 6 and 14, he says, let's get into the last double. Eighth and final. Welcome back to the Hollywoodbet Scottsville wrap-up. And this preview of the last race, we got Daryl Murray and Darren Burrows. Talk about what we need to do in the last. The 14 horse, the Gliding Fish, is favourite. Well, 9-2. They bet 9-2 the field all the time. Number 9 on the card is trading 11-2. He's got to have a chance. And Daryl Murray's found this horse in here, Another Day in Africa. Number 6 on the card, who's 20-1. And 16-5. Almost just over 3, maybe 33-10 a place. So, Another Day in Africa.
Yeah, I wouldn't go wild, Clyde. It's
but
a
you
field
like
event,
it for a reason. What do you like it? Why?
The Gliding Fish, he must be one of the leading lights. Keegan DeMello sticks with him. He's only rated 70. I think he could potentially be much better than his current rating. 5 furlongs on the poly track might have been too quick for him, so I'll give him a chance. Another Day in Africa, number 6, Clyde. In my mind, he's a better turf horse. 4 runs back over the 1,000 meters, far from disgraced. I also believe he's a better 6 furlong horse. I think if there's a roughie in the pack, could be number 6.
Okay, well,
not confident, Clyde.
Yeah, but I see been to Scottsville and run a place to ran to see Vista close up. So yeah, maybe got a bit of a squeak. Mr. Burrows, I think you're on that other. What are you on? You on? I'll tell you now if I remember correctly. You are on this horse all the time. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct. I like All the Time. 4 runs back when he won, we landed a big gamble. We tipped him strong. He raced 4 deep around the bend, still managed to win. Then after that, on the poly, disappointed. His penultimate start on the turf over course and distance. He ran a length and a half of Quest for the Best. And last time out at Greyville was drawn deep, put a line through that run. I just feel this is the right company, and he's going to run a cracker. I made the Danger the Gliding Fish. Now, his only run over course and distance, he won. He's having his 3rd run after a lengthy layoff, and he'll be spot on. So 9 and 14, I'm hoping this is enough to survive the pick 6. If we're running, we'll want to get through with these 2 runners.
Okay, good. Well, let's see what the story is now, the last race. We've got some selections for you. You can have a look at them quickly. We're number 9 all the time from Darren's perspective. He likes that. He says that's worth play. It's an each-way play, just by the way. And Daryl Marie's recommending an outsider on the card, number 6, Another Day in Africa, who this morning priced up at 20-1, also recommended each-way play. Right, that's the wrap-up from the Hollywoodbet Scottsville race meeting. Thanks for watching.